Hello you beautiful people and welcome to today's video. I have a brand new sketchbook tour for you because I just finished this big boy. It is a sketchbook by Arteza and it's a watercolor sketchbook. And if you're asking yourself what happened to my hand, well, I had a little accident with Ecoline ink and it spilled all over my hand and I cannot wash it off apparently, so my hand looks a bit disgusting, but we'll just ignore that for this video and we're gonna jump right into it. So this is an A4 sketchbook, so it's pretty big, but I enjoyed having all this space. So yeah, I started on the 21st of November 2021 and I finished it on the 16th of January 2022. So yeah, we're starting off with some OC sketches and some selfies as usual. And yeah, so if you have this sketchbook and you plan on using talking, right? You plan on using pencil. Prepare for the ink to rub the graphite to rub off a bit on you. So just a thing to keep in mind. It will rub off eventually a bit, you know. This paper is heavily sized, but the watercolors lay relatively smooth on it. This is Ecoline ink, by the way. And yeah, this is color pencil and I put a layer of watercolor on top. I had this book before in A5 in landscape format and it behaves a bit differently than before. I like this new version better. I've bought it a while ago on Amazon in a pack of 2. It was a great deal, so I bought it and it's a very decent quality. Again, it's not cotton paper or something like that. You cannot expect. I don't remember what I spent on it, but it was a very decent price, so I got it in a pack of 2. So yes, this is me sculpting a bit with clay right before Christmas to make. I made a video painting them a little tea light holders, and this is fan art for the series. Excuse me. There's little flies. We have made the mistake to buy very, very cheap soil for our plants. And it has little flies in it, and now we have little flies all over. We have these yellow stickers that they can stick onto and cease to exist that way, but they're coming more, and we cannot repot all our plants right now. So yeah, there's that. If you see me gesturing somewhere and you don't know why, it's because there are tiny little flies that are costing me my last nerve. So this is fan art for the series Ragnarok on Netflix, and it's a very good series. I'm a super huge fan of mythology in general, and I really love this interpretation. And she's just, I don't want to spoil the series for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I just love these characters very much. So yeah. And next I will have to like this. I made these swatches for the video where I tested out the Faber-Castell Black Edition colored pencils, and these are these guys on black paper that I glued in, and on white paper, or like cream colored paper, and underneath they are on toned paper. And I also made a video of this drawing, and here's some more OC sketches and little critters on the bottom of the page. OCs! Oh yeah, this is one of the first drawings of Nox. I really like him. He's adorable and cute. And yeah, just some sketches of my OCs and some cats and little critters. And as you can see, I drew with pencil here, and I put a layer of watercolor on top, and normally that should help, like, prevent it from rubbing off the page, but it doesn't because the page is very heavily sized, as I said. Yeah, but it's fine, it still looks okay. I really like this lady here. She turned out pretty cool, I think. And I also love this page. I think this is my favorite page in the whole sketchbook. I really like the drawings on it, and the colors, and yeah, I really like it. I just like it. So yeah, here is more art of these two. They belong in the same universe. I keep coming up with ideas for stories, and it's unhealthy at this point. I have too many. I can never in my whole lifetime can I find the time to make a comic for all of them. So some are just gonna stay drawings. So these are best buddies. He's a very high rank demon, and his name is Faye, and he's a low rank imp, and his name is Nox, as I mentioned. This was me when I was very tired from a storm, because in this house where we currently live it's very noisy. The wind is very noisy at night when it's stormy, so yeah. And I'm recording my my audio over the computer, and there's a little Discord window popping up, and I had to just quit Discord. So yeah, these are ideas for their universe. These two are his parents, and I had the idea that maybe he can transform into this kind of monstrous thing, but I do not like the idea anymore, so I scrubbed this whole thing, even though I think it's fun. I'm maybe going to use it for something else, but not for him. So yeah, okay, more of these two. I think they're very cute in the winter clothing, and a Nikki Pistian. And I made this for a video with the little watercolor cards, if you remember, if you've seen it. More essays of me and my wife, as usual. I really like Faye. He's amazing. I really love drawing his expressions. And I woke up with back pain. I'm just so old at this point. I feel like Leslie. He's always tired, and so am I. So... oh, this was when my buddy made a challenge on Artfol, which is a very cool app. If you don't know, it's for artists, and it doesn't have the weird Instagram algorithm thing, and it has a chronological feed and stuff, and I just wish there were more people on it. It seems like a very small community still, and I don't know, it's just very nice. It's just very cozy, and if you like, join the app. I'm there since beta phase, open beta phase, and it's very nice. I really hope it will develop into something bigger one day. As I said, it's called Artfol, art, and then FOL, and yeah. So also it's free. You can support the app, but it's free to use. Oh yeah, I came up with these little stone critters. I don't know how and why, but I did. And I thought that, like, they are living in a post-apocalyptic, not wasteland, but like the earth without humans. And they are just sentient stone creatures that came to life magically. I don't know. And yeah, I just came up with them, and I found them cute, so I drew them here. So page in black and white, and I really like this sketch. I think they look very cute. And Kurt and his daughter Elliot. These two are from a fittingly from an apocalyptic story with zombies and stuff. And yeah, this is when I brought my wife into the hospital for her gallbladder removal, and everything went fine. And here we have more of the stone creatures, some sketches, and yeah, just some doodles of some cute little animals. And I came up with another imp design, like I imagined how other imps would look. This is when I got my booster appointment. And more RC sketches, characters of me and my wife, and I really like these two. They're so cute, and my little, like, she has powers that have to do with electricity, and I like her a lot. I have her since such a long time. Bastian, and of course Kine. I draw him in an ugly Christmas sweater every year since some years, and I just like this tradition. This was on the 25th of December, by the way, and he has this little, like, I just want this sweater. So yeah, this was when my parents and my grandma visited for Christmas, the first time since all this stuff started. We had a Christmas together, and that was very nice. We had a breakfast. We did not spend the evening together, because they are with my aunt and uncle and the kids, and my wife wasn't feeling too good because of her surgery. So we decided to meet up the second day after Christmas, and we had a little breakfast, and it was very nice and very cozy, and I loved seeing them. So yay, another short work week. Don't we all love short work weeks? So yeah, more Aussie art. This is Oswin and Leslie and Betsy. And this is when I first got the Edding acrylic markers. I found them at our local drugstore that has a department for, like, they have two stories. Two. You can go upstairs, and then there's almost only stationery supplies and art supplies. And I found them there, and they have some colors that Posca doesn't have, so I got some colors because I don't have, like, really nice browns from Posca, and I also really like these, and they are very nice. You can mix them with Posca very well. So more Aussie art, and this is Rosalind and Leslie when they were younger, when Rosalind was still alive, and they are twins, by the way, and they were very close. So yeah. Oh, this was me when I got my third dose, and I was just feeling like crap, but this is always a good excuse to treat yourself and just have a slow day. And I had it on the 31st of December, so I had a very slow end of the year. And that was nice. I just hung out at the couch. And this is it. This is the sketchbook. This is not the sketchbook, I'm sorry. We have a little bit left. This is the half. This is the end of the year 2021 was what I wanted to say. I'm sorry. I'm a mess right now. I'm sorry. This is the end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, and I was excited to have a new start. And let me spoil a little bit. The year did not start that great for us, but like it can only get better from here. So Rosalind and her husband Patrick and Todd and Matt. So these two are his parents, but they both. I'm gonna spoil my comic now. They both did not make it very long. There was an accident, and this is why he now is raised by his uncle Leslie. And this is his best buddy, Matt, and his other best buddy, Viola. And here they are with Jane. And if you want to know about Jane, you have to read the comic. So here's Betsy in a very fancy dress. I really like how the fabric turned out here. And yeah, more of the art and a selfie with my cat, who very sadly passed away this Monday. And it really hit me like a truck, to be honest. We've had him since he was 16 weeks old, a little baby, a little kitten, when I was still studying, and I just miss him very much. And let's not talk about it because I don't want to start crying on camera. So, oh yeah, and I made an Instagram post. If you want to know what there was, I don't want to talk about it right now, you can head on to my Instagram. So, yeah, this is a page where I wanted to draw a little more poses, something more like a bit different from the usual portrait kind of stuff I do. And yeah, I was very tired. I just don't know. Patrick, and you survived another Monday. Congrats. Oh girl, if you would know what kind of Monday you were awaiting, it was like, it can only go upstairs from here, right? Like it can only go better. Yeah, it's fine, it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Betsy and the poltergeist that lives with her, I don't know if it's really a poltergeist or just like an entity, a dark entity or something. I'll have to figure that out. So, yeah, we are going to move out of our house this year, hopefully, because it's too pricey. To be totally honest with you, like owning a house is good and all, but you have to have the finances to, it's not our house. To make this clear, we did not buy it. It's owned by a family member who moved away due to health reasons and job reasons, and who couldn't take care of it anymore. And they are fine. It's okay. And they let us live here because we had a very shitty living situation before we moved into this house in 2015. And we thought, well, we could like maybe overtake the house after it's paid off, but there is so much to do. We cannot do it ourselves because it's we physically cannot do it. It's just I'm not I can't do it physically. I don't have enough power in me to do it, and my wife doesn't either. So also, I don't know, if you're in America, you're probably, I don't know if you're familiar with how German houses are built. I know that in America most houses have very like have like wooden walls and stuff like that. These walls are made of stone, and you cannot just remove a wall or replace it or something like that. And this house was built in 1936. It was built very hastily because you know the German history, and the regime back in that time built these houses in our street because every German person should have a house and a bit of garden to plant vegetables and have chickens and stuff like that. So this house, I know that there when it was first built lived like 6 people in here, and it's about 70 square meters. It's very small, and it's not insulated, so we have moisture problems. We have a lot of problems in this house, and we just cannot pay for this stuff to be fixed. So we're going to move out, and we're gonna move back into a flat where we pay rent, and it's all gonna be okay. So we don't have a flat yet. We have to figure out when it's gonna be sold. We don't have somebody who wants to buy it yet and stuff. So people are gonna come over who help us sell the house, and they will take pictures, and yeah, they will take pictures, and they will help sell the house basically. And I just stressed about it so friggin' much because I stressed about everything, and my anxiety level was like, but it's going to be okay. I cleaned up the whole place, and as best as I could, and yeah, they still weren't here, so yeah, I stressed for nothing like usual. So yeah, I hope you don't mind that I'm a bit chatty. I just thought I'd give some information about the sketches. So, oh yeah, do you remember the story about my eye? It's only downstairs from like 26. I'm turning 31. So no, it's not all bad. It's okay. It's okay. But I have a little scratch on my eye that I now heard that it will never be totally okay again, and I have to make sure it's well hydrated, and it's I'm gonna have to take some kind of gel the rest of my existence, probably. But like, my doctor gave me different gels to try out if they work better than the one I have currently, which work very well, and I switched back to it. But while I was testing these gels, my eye was not happy, and I felt like I have sand in my eye all of the time, and it would like randomly start hurting, randomly start tearing up, and I felt like garbage. I could not really concentrate at work, and yeah, that was crap. I hated that. But I'm back to normal now, and it's all fine. So Leslie and Finnegan at a bar. I really like these two. They have a great relationship. Also, I really like Leslie's nails. So this is when I was stressing out because of the people taking photos for the house sale, and I was like, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I was not happy. But I stressed for nothing because nobody came over, and they're gonna come over sometime different, I think. My witch character, Esme, her nickname is Oreo, or Oreo, like the cookies, because of the colors of her hair. And oh yeah, I drew some landscape with the acrylic markers, and my period did. Like, yeah, I changed the curtains and washed the other ones, and yeah. And I drew this random guy, I don't know who that is, but like, yeah. And this is the end of the sketchbook now. This is the end. Right. So yeah, here are some of my OCs, my very old OCs, my first real OCs, if you want to see it like that. But like, yeah, they are still very dear to me. And yeah, that's it. That's the sketchbook tour. I hope I did not ramble too much. Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, my hands still look like crap. And I thank you very much for watching, and I see you guys next time. And until I see you, please do something that makes you happy. Bye!